Hi, this is the first of 5 videos for the Verse A Prescription, A Snake's Poison Stirs Passion. This video is going to look at the Latin, the English, a side-by-side translation, and finally the analysis needed for the 8 marker. Actum prima lues udo sub lapsa veneno, pertentat sensus atque ossibus implicat ignem, nectum animus toto percepit pectore flammam, mollius et solito matrum demora locuta est, multa supernata lacrimans frigisque hymenaeis. Exulibus ne dator lavinia tucris, o genitor, nec te miseret nataeque tuique, nec matris miseret quam primo equilone relinquet, perfidos alta petuns abducta virgine praedo. Annon sic frigius penetrat lacedaemona pastor, laedeamque Helenam Troianas vexita rebes. Quid tua sancta fides, quid cura antiqua tuorum, et consanguineo totians data dextera terno, si gener externa petitor decente latinis, idque sedet, faunique premunt te in iusa parentis, omnem equidem sceptris terram qua libera nostris, dissidet externum reo et sic dicere divos. Now you've heard the Latin, have a look at the English and you can pause the screen to see it in its entirety. I'm going to go through a line-by-line translation of the English so you can remember the meaning of the passage better, but pause the video now if you need to. And while first the taint, stealing on influent poison, thrills her senses and wraps her bones with fire, and her soul has not yet caught the flame throughout her breast, softly and as mothers are wont, she spoke, shedding many a tear over her daughters in the Phrygians' wedlock. Is it to exiled Teucrians Lavinia is given as wife? And have you no pity on your daughter and yourself? So the vocabulary you know in this passage from the language paper: prima at first, veneno is the taint or poison, sensus her senses, ossibus her bones, implicat ignem wrapping them with fire like ignition, ignem. Animus is her spirit, pectore flammam is her burning breast, her burning heart, mollius is soft, matrum is mother, super is above, lacrimans is crying, o genitor is o father, and miseret, do you not pity. Plenty of vocab here that you actually know already. Have you no pity on her mother, whom with the first north wind the faithless pirate will desert, steering for the deep with the maid as booty? Or was it not thus that the Phrygian shepherd entered Lacedaemon and bore off leaders Helen to Trojan towns? What of your solemn pledge? What of your old love for your own, and the hand so often pledged to turnish your kinsman? Again, plenty of vocabulary you know. Matris miseret, pity the mother, the matris. Perfidos, like fearful, abducta virgine, the virgin having been abducted, praedo, as spoils, penetrat, like penetrate, which is a pun for like penetrating a woman but also invading a city, ad herbes, the cities, for example, sancta fides, sacred pledges, antiqua tuorum, of your old people, of your previous people, consanguineo is like kindred or of shed blood, data dextera, the right hand having been given. Plenty of vocab, you know. If a son-in-law of foreign stock is sought for Latins, and if that is fixed and the commands of your sire Faunus weigh upon you, then I hold that every land free and separate from our rule is strange, and that such is the word of the gods. Again, gener for son-in-law, gente Latinis, the people of Latium, iusa parentis, the commands of your sire, of your father. Omnem terram, every land, nostris, of ours. Sic dicere divos, so say the divos, the gods. Plenty of vocab in here you know already. So now let's look at some of the effects in this passage you could analyse for an 8 marker. Sensus and ossibus is what's affected by the veneno, by the poison, her senses and bones. Percipit pectore is alliteration that's quite plosive and harsh, contrasted against the alliteration of soft sounds for soft, mother, solito. This contrasts the softness of the mother with the harshness of the poison. We've got frigisque, teucris, different words for the Trojans to distance them as same and other. O genitor, apostrophe to Latinus. Nataeque tuique, and your child, so the repetition of que here, which makes it sound like an especially exhaustive list, makes her sound incredulous when she's asking him all these questions. The anaphora repetition, nec te misere, nec matris misere, don't you pity her, don't you pity me, again adds emphasis to how unbelieving she is or disbelieving. Abducta virgine praedo, the word choice, distance Lavinia as somebody who's taken away his booty, it diminishes his daughter. Phrygios penetra, we have Pastor Phrygios, which is Paris, so a link between Aeneas and Paris who abducted Helen. Trojanas, Trojans, linking it back to the Trojan War. Okay, so we're connecting Paris and Helen with Aeneas and Lavinia. Lots of rhetorical questions show that Amata's very upset. She's been stirred up by Alecto's poison throughout this passage, and she's asking Latinus lots of questions. Consanguineo data dextera, so she really starts to focus on the different oaths in this kind of semantic field at the bottom. Gena externa, the external son-in-law, and sic dicere divos, she gives her judgment of the foreigner, the kind of backing of the gods. So if we put all of these different effects together, we've achieved really good coverage of the passage. We can see that she's making use of different words for the Trojans. So pause the video, look over the passage now and see how many you can remember by looking at the blank slides. Best of luck with your exam, and if you want to see more videos on the set text, they're going to be coming up on the channel. Thanks!